What's up, everybody? We're back with some more Nova Drift.
Yeah.
And there was a patch recently that changed some key things.
Mostly about Pulse.
Yes, so we're going to be going back to the old Pulse because there's new stuff. When there's new stuff, I got to show it off because it's my job.
Pretty much. Although it's not the job. You don't get paid for this.
Yeah, not yet anyway.
Someday.
Alright, so we're going to go Architect because there's two things that were changed with Pulse. One of which is it is now barrageable. It was not barrageable before, but it is now. Hold off on shield for now. And it's got a different interaction with loaded mines. But let's get barrage going first.
Yes. So looking specifically at the patch notes, Pulse's artwork has changed slightly, so it's a little less screen filling. This guy got a change too, in that he now can summon friends. Although he doesn't seem to be summoning his friends though. So congratulations. You got away from it.
That's not very nice. Okay.
The projectiles from Pulse, those little spikes that shoot out,
yes,
they are now affected by all projectile editing mods. So they now get bonuses from things like velocity and payload and magnitude. If you really, really wanted to, you could give them things like targeting, and those little itty bitty things will now target towards things.
I think we're good on that front.
True, but I just mean that.
Yeah.
Specifically, you'll see it mostly with barrage in a second, because basically now those count as bullets.
Yes.
So now they do this from barrage.
So now I direct them while I kind of blink menacingly.
Yeah. Just heartbeat doom.
Let's see. So I need to get mines, but I wasn't going to turn up an opportunity to terminate.
Yeah. You've done it before, and you never like it.
But, alright, let's
get
mines going. I know.
That was sad.
Look, I'm dedicated to the cause. The cause is to show the new.
Yeah. So the loaded mines change, by the way. It has a... the way that it worked before is that loaded mines would... For projectile-based weapons, it would just shoot out their projectiles when they detonate.
Yes.
But that didn't work with Pulse because Pulse didn't really truly have true projectiles.
Yeah, so all it would do is it would make like a single pulse wave, which, I mean, did kind of work, but it was unimpressive.
Right. So now, for those types of weapons, which currently it's just Pulse, but Chimeric's already said there are more weapons coming that will fit this bill.
I believe you said specifically Thermal Lance.
Yeah, Thermal Lance will do this as well, yes. The loaded mines will instead put out a cluster of the weapon when it detonates. So you already see it here now that he's doing it. When that mine detonates, it's just got this wonderful little flower shape of explosions.
Yeah, that's it. We gotta get that loaded mine first, but it's being difficult.
Yeah, it doesn't want to show up.
Come on now. Don't be shy.
Auto mines. We're actually not doing the auto mines this time.
Yeah, I know.
Because the auto mines does really suffer
Alright,
your damage.
I'm running low on rerolls, so I'm not going to go too crazy here. Loaded mines. Sorry,
Ooh.
Mastery. Wait another day.
So here we go.
So now...
It does that.
It's like a flower of 5 pulses.
Is it 5 pulses, 6 pulses? I can't count it. It goes too fast. However many projectiles it normally pops out for other weapons, that's how many pulses come out.
Do I want Essence Sap? Maybe. Probably? Sure.
Yeah? I mean, that's Essence Sap. You like Essence Sap.
Yeah, I know. But I like Essence Sap with certain builds.
Yeah. So, and you actually might go with a shield this time, so... Well, he's dead.
Well, there he goes.
So, these pulse mines now are very, very strong.
They're not bad. They're pretty okay. So... Let's get self-destruction because that's going to lead towards the burnout reactors, and we're going to want those.
So, burnout reactors also got to change in that the self-destruct... the burnout reactors no longer gives a straight damage boost to self-destruct, but instead, self-destructing mines... or self-destructing constructs will now do burn damage instead of raw damage, which is still really good. It's just a change. Burnout reactor. Here we go. From the patch notes, burnout reactors no longer increases the damage of self-destruction. Adding the ability to scale with burn damage is more than enough, and it's still pretty strong.
It's not bad.
So,
let's get some haul because we're gonna be in the business, as it were.
As it were.
Try not to die. Clear out the stuff. Let's see. I'm still not convinced that Essence Sap was the way, but it was a way.
Yeah. There's mastery again.
I mean, you can't give up mastery twice, right? It's like a rule written in the Geneva Convention. If you disagree with me, just pull out your copy of the Geneva Convention and tell me where I'm wrong.
I don't think that the Geneva Convention itself is something that you can pull out a copy of. There may be an accord of some sort that was ratified at the Geneva Convention.
Look, you're saying a whole lot of fancy words. You know I ain't about that.
That's fair. Ugh, words. There's drone on.
I just want to be strong? What do I want?
I mean, this build does need you to be in people's faces a lot. You can also build for burn.
Oh yeah, I need incandescence for burnout reactors. Now I remember. There we go.
Man, those mines are just very strong now.
And that is the idea. We have the strong mines.
And yeah, we briefly mentioned it. People have mentioned in the past that why the heck do you take auto mines, Lee? It does so much to hurt your damage.
But it all depends on what I'm doing. The set it and forget it aspect is nice in certain builds. Like with the grenade builds where it's just grenade explosions everywhere, I want auto mines because it creates more explosions more often, which was the central theme of the build at the time.
Correct. It's also really good for any build where they're doing burn damage because you don't care about the weapon damage. It's the burn that you actually want.
Yes.
Rupture's good.
Rupture's going to help against Punchy Magoo when we fight him in a few minutes.
Yep. But auto mines cuts your actual damage from the mines by 40%. So it's totally worth not taking it if you're just trying to use the mines to do one thing like that.
Yeah.
And just because you have pulse, you've got decent AoE clear already. So you leave off auto mines so that you can use the mines for the big this thing needs to die right now aspect.
Yeah, it's all about application.
Yeah. Force armor. Nice and safe.
And then we're just going to walk around, explode a couple more times, get another level.
You can take a halo shield.
Yeah, we can work on that. We got incandescence.
Yeah.
We'll have a little bit of a halo shield action. I'll have to improve upon that at some point.
You're basically in close proximity to a lot of things all the time anyway.
It makes my explosions look cooler.
That too.
It's really the only reason. If you can't think of a good enough reason to do a thing, just ask yourself this one question. Does it make you look cool? The answer is yes. Then do it. There's plenty of applications where that's probably terrible advice.
I'm going to go on record and say that there are some things where that is just the worst advice. Don't listen to that advice in all situations.
Just listen to it in most situations. Including that one that you're thinking of right now?
No.
That one that you thought of explicitly because it's a bad idea? You should definitely do that one.
I'll amend it and say you need to be very certain. Like, get a second opinion on if it makes you look cool.
So take a second look in the mirror. You still look cool? Do it. Am I a bad influence?
You're being a bad influence, Lee. I grew up in the 90s. There were too many kids that smoked because they thought it looked cool. It doesn't make you look cool. Oh, jeez.
Burnout reactors. We're online.
So now your mine explosions are going to burn more.
And my mines will be up more frequently, so I can do that quick little double bomb action.
Yes.
Oh, they kind of sent me sideways for some reason.
Well, that's happened to you before with this build for some reason.
Alright.
Well, you weren't very close to him when you did that. There's something happening in there.
There's explosions, and he's dead.
You flew up in his face, there were explosions, and then one of you walked away. What?
Well, I mean, it's hard to walk in space.
Well, true. Volatile shields is always nice.
Except, they call it a spacewalk. Why am I'm contradicting myself, James.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing over there now.
That's like I'm arguing with myself. I don't even know what's happening.
That boost pulse.
Ooh. I'm like my own disco party.
Oh, a disco weapon. That'd be cool.
What would a disco weapon entail?
Well, in most games, a disco weapon makes your enemies dance. Let's see. What games that had a disco weapon? There was,
Well, there's a disco attack in Dragon Quest.
Yeah, Disco Stew.
Disco Stew.
There's the Disco Bomb in Fortnite. Mm-hmm. Currently a very popular game.
So I hear.
There was a disco file in the Lego Lord of the Rings games. That made everyone dance. That's fun to watch Sauron just dancing.
I hear that Sauron can cut a rug.
Yeah.
God, I dislike them. Okay.
It's not disco, but Saints Row the Third had a dubstep gun.
That's not disco at all.
It's not disco at all. Although, I'm sure disco dubstep is a thing somewhere. Oh, now I gotta go find disco dubstep.
You really don't.
I think I do.
Out of all of the things in the world you don't have to find, that's at the top of the list.
Look, I will go on record to say that disco is amazing. And dubstep might be a... Don't do that. And dubstep's like a guilty pleasure.
Very guilty.
Yes. I said disco's amazing, and girlfriend on the couch just scoffed. It was rude.
It was the correct reaction.
No, man, disco's awesome.
Disco will never die.
No, it won't. Oh, you're just getting shot from every angle.
Yeah, I've noticed. Trust me. I've noticed. Where you got a barrier? Just...
If you can think of any other games that have disco weapons in them, put them in the comments. Let me know. I'm curious how many games have disco weapons that I haven't already gotten.
He's curious how many of you care enough to pay attention to
My rambling while I'm still sick? Yes.
No, I was talking about disco weapons in video games. You took that to a very self-deprecating level.
That's fair. I think Jack and Dexter may have had some sort of dance weapon.
I'm almost positive they did. I don't know if it's disco related, but I'm nearly positive that that is correct.
Jack and Dexter seems like the sort of game that would have had it.
Yeah, sure. Boom.
Nice.
I have a feeling Big Boy's coming up soon.
Yep, you've been going for a while since Punchy Magoo. You are halfway between 33 and 34.
All right.
Which means now this eclipse might be your gateway into Seraph.
My gateway drug.
Yep. All right, your shield is gone.
Yeah, I've noticed, James. All right, his shield is gone too. I'm gonna wait a minute.
I'm pretty sure that Seraph's gonna show up as soon as he dies, so just be ready. Oh, not as soon. Just a Spitfire and his new friend.
Oh my God, I hate you.
You only got 3 rerolls. You still don't. I was going to say you still don't have like core shielding and things like that.
Yeah.
There he is.
Oh, boost.
Boost.
All right. Take care of some of those things. Now he's going to do that. We're gonna circle. Send off a couple of explosions.
Yeah, definitely set off some explosions while you're boosting.
Alright. Boost time's over. Hit him with some explosions while hitting the other guy with some explosions.
Yep.
Lay some mines for him.
Some mines right in front of his path.
Yep. I don't even have to self-detonate those. Alright. Get rid of some of the riffraff here. XP flying everywhere.
You gotta be real safe with your movements against this boss. You sit still and he's got you. Like most of the other bosses, you can just sort of stare down if your weapon is good enough, but I don't care what you're building. You can't sit still against this boss. Not for long, anyway.
There's some builds where you can get away with it. Also, boom.
Terminate. Immediately. Well, that's a lot of your hull.
Alright, yeah.
He's, as I say, he's low. Right between him and drop some mines.
Just enough to mess up my shield.
Yup.
Radiant shields!
Make it bigger.
When it exists. There it is. Okay. So, burn things. We explode things.
Yep.
Mostly explode things. Burning is somewhat secondary.
Yeah, it's just a nice little addition as you're zipping around. Anything that survives the explosion burns to death. He is coming in with all of the shields, hiding behind an eclipse or even more shieldy goodness. That's a lot of hull.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, I think you're okay. Not quite tropical fruit yet.
Which tropical fruit would you be referring to?
I'm going with papaya today. Because again, it wasn't quite, that fruit. You were
the one.
You were under control.
The forbidden fruit.
I'm pretty sure the forbidden fruit was a pomegranate.
Depends on what publication you're reading, I guess.
True.
Just park that next to you for a second.
I mean, it works.
Okay, we got a level.
Yeah.
Warpath wouldn't be bad.
Gets you more. Rate
No,
of thrust.
I want velocity because that's going to give me extra range on my little nubbins.
That's true. Again, that it is affected by things like velocity now, so good idea. Oh, wow, that was a good one.
Oh, tasty.
Dat boost.
Boom.
Oh, look at it. It's majestic.
So when you're watching this, just in your head, think Darude Sandstorm.
Why?
Because whenever I see ravey things in my head, I think Darude Sandstorm.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
Deadly Wake. More fiery things.
I mean, under the circumstances, wouldn't a good ravey song be "I Burn" for you with this build?
That's a little less mainstream.
Nah, that's fair.
He's referring to the Ruby soundtrack,
Yup,
where they don't know how to spell Ruby because it's an acronym.
it's true.
Oh, that one guy. That was wrong place, wrong time, my friend.
Look, oh, that was two different comments at the same time.
Yeah, they kind of scissored him.
New season of Ruby should be starting soon, actually.
Yeah.
October, I assume?
Probably sometime in near future. Or far future, I don't know. I'm not a psychic. Alright, do we bring down the explosion radius to up the power?
Always.
Blink is probably the smarter choice.
Yeah.
But, psh.
You can also take Snipe. It does affect your little... Oh, boy. Okay, that...
What's up?
You just sort of flew in there.
To great effect.
Oh, yes. Again, that's sort of what you do with this one.
Alright, come on. There's like a guy like hovering around the edge of space somewhere.
You don't have a adrenal module.
Yes.
You should get that. Your hull is almost always at half or less.
Boom. Ugh. God, you guys suck.
That's a lot of bullets. Oh, that's a little baby train.
Oh, come on. I expected it to come back
you're
before
fine.
then. I should have had my shield back by now. There it is. Okay. What? Guys. I have a Halo shield. There's literally nothing you can do to me.
That's true.
So, like, get one of your friends to come in first at least.
You barely even need the Halo shield because of the way your pulse goes.
Yeah.
Like the outer pulse of your pulse is bigger than the shield.
It may have been an unnecessary addition, but it makes my explosions look cooler.
Yes. And again,
And
when
like I said, if it makes you look cooler, it's probably a good idea.
oh boy, that's a lot of just things.
Have a level.
Last day.
Weaponized
You
shield.
Still don't.
It's-
That's not
it's-
last.
yeah, it's not
Weaponized
last
shield.
stage.
Wrong skull. You still don't have Juggernaut.
Do I not have Juggernaut? I must not have Juggernaut because it's right here.
It's right there.
Well, I am the Juggernaut.
Bitch.
I was gonna let it hang there, but if you wanted to take it, that's
you
fine.
can't just leave it hanging, man. It's like just doing the shaving a haircut.
2 bits.
Exactly.
Damn it!
You can't just leave it there.
All right, things
You're
are going pear shaped.
now you're bananas. No, you're banana shaped. Oh boy. Oh boy.
It's fine. I just backed a mine into him.
You're fine now.
Yeah. Now we're just gonna
But yes,
heal up.
much like Roger Rabbit, there's some things you just can't leave unfinished.
Oh,
Oh boy.
like his girlfriend? Oh, damn! It was the joke that killed me.
Yes.
I like debated for several moments whether or not I was
Yeah.
going to say it because I was trying to think of her name. It was Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of it in the moment because I was concentrating, and then I lapsed my concentration to make a dumb joke, and then I died.
Yeah, that's how it works. Once you're in there be dragons here territory.
So that's all the new Pulse functionality with the barrage and the mines and all that. And it actually turned out to be not too bad.
I still love the bug for showing what mods you picked, because according to this, like, the last thing that you picked on your top score was the weapon that doesn't even show up in the pool.
Yeah, and about halfway through I picked a void. It was great.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
Don't worry about it. So yeah, that was the new Pulse stuff. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Hope you found it enlightening, informative, entertaining. Other things, I don't know.
Yeah.
I hope you liked it.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys next time.
Okay, bye.